Mark, what are your overall thoughts on today's result and performance?
I thought the supporters were absolutely magnificent. I thought they backed us brilliantly. I thought we didn't do enough. I thought we ended up making too many mistakes. So whether that is at the end of a block of 6 games where we've had 2 away from home and there's a little bit of fatigue, I think you can probably mix that in with the conditions where it was a little bit difficult, and then people are starting to think about having to deal with the conditions when the ball's in the air and trying to bring it down, a greasy surface and all of that, which then affects the decision making or the time that they have on the ball to move it. But I don't know. You know, it's one of those things where you look at it and it wasn't good enough because we didn't make the right decisions often enough, and when we did make the right decisions there wasn't enough care taken on the pass to put it in the right area so as we can go and get the shot away. I mean, even the goal, Millie's done brilliantly to get his shot away, but even then we've allowed the tackle to come back, and it's only because it's taken a deflection, loops over and that's gone into the midline. We'll take it all day long, but there are other chances that we've had to go and hurt them and not taken them, and not being clinical enough. Not just talking about in front of goal to take a shot. I'm talking about we're taking too long, we're making wrong decisions, the wrong choice of pass, the wrong pace of pass, the wrong type of pass. And then the touch, the first, you can go, and it was really frustrating because we could have gone on and won that game. We were 1-0 up, we end up throwing the ball out, and we've got to calm it down. If it's not going quite right, we have to understand that and make sure that we're not just going and throwing things into bodies where we may be fatigued. We are turning the ball over too many times and giving them the opportunity to come back at us and make a point. And in the end, the point for us is a relief because it's just turned on its head because we've allowed it to happen. It's not anything that they've done, it's what we've done and what we haven't done, or what we haven't done properly or right. So that's the frustration. But again, if you're talking about, and we talk about incremental gains and things like that, I think we've done that, and I think we've done that with bells on. I said that before, with bells on. But when you're in a position that we're in, and we have been for the first 9 games, and you've got a chance to go and take 3 points and stay in that mix, then go and take it. But we proved that we weren't ready for that today, and I think that's the frustration, because you don't know how many times you're going to get that opportunity in your career. So it's not about anything other than those things that I've spoken about. Our decision making, our clinical nature, both when passing, receiving, and then in front of goal. Lost too many duels and gave them confidence and hope within a game where we should have taken that away from them. But again, they've got some good players that then came into sort of onto the front foot a little bit, which I'm disappointed with.
Millian got our goal today. What have you made of his start to the campaign?
Millie's done well. He's done as well as anybody, and I think he's got on the score sheet again, and he's been involved in anything that was good with us today. He'll be disappointed he didn't get another goal. Keeper's made a really good save, to be fair, but those are the things that we've got to work on and make sure that we improve over time. That we make sure that we take 3 points from a game like today, that we're there. I mean, everybody sees that. It was there for the taking, and they've smelt that we weren't quite on it today. But we've given up the 2 points away where we didn't need to.
It was our 9th game of the season today. How would you assess the start to the campaign?
We've had a reasonable start, more than reasonable start. It's been decent, but I want more, and I want to keep driving for more, and everybody needs to get on board with that. And I think genuinely they are, but I might just have to just sort of be a little bit more patient and ensure that we do become incrementally better.